So Lerida, this is such a gorgeous spot. Tell me, how did you discover this place?
One of the members of the orchestra told me about this fantastic seawater pool, the McCallum Pool, that is nearby, and I went looking for it and discovered the beautiful Cremorne Point.
So here, obviously, today we're going to talk about the playlist series, and I was really excited. I remember when I first started talking with the orchestra members about the series and was looking for volunteers, you were one of the very first people to say that you'd be interested, and I wanted to know why.
I love the fact that with SSO, obviously you never know what every season's going to hold, and when you do find out at the end of every year, it's very exciting. But the opportunity to finally be able to have one concert that I got to pick everything that was in it was really exciting.
Yeah, and as I recall, you had lots and lots of ideas. Had you ever made a playlist for anyone else, or are the SSO audiences the first ones to?
SSO audiences are the first.
Fantastic.
They're my guinea pigs.
Oh, great. Well, they're lucky them. From all of the various ideas that you had, there was probably enough to fill a couple of concerts.
Yeah.
How did you end up deciding to narrow it down?
Well, I think at the end we realised that we needed to create a program that was a really good balance, and it provided a really nice beginning, middle, end, like you would normally do for a concert. And a lot of the pieces you'll probably remember that I chose were very slow, melancholy,
very moving,
yes,
touching.
Sort of tear-jerkers, and so we decided that we needed to find a few things that were a little bit more upbeat, make it a little bit more balanced.
Right.
So, yeah.
For the concert itself, you're going to be talking about some of these selections from stage and telling their stories, and the audiences will even have a chance to chat with you afterwards over a drink.
Yeah.
To get some direct
Everyone buys
thoughts.
me drinks.
That's right, everyone buys you
Perfect.
drinks and you tell them about the program. But I thought it would be really nice, at least now, to talk about maybe one selection. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the Bach Double Concerto?
Yeah, the Bach Double Concerto, which I'll be playing with Andrew Haveron, which is exciting in itself. I chose this one because I first played it when I was 9 years old, so it's been with me for a very, very long time. I actually sometimes, when I come back to pieces that I played when I was a little girl, I wonder how many other professions have that in their job description, that they are doing something in their 30s that they did when they were maybe 10 years old. I think it's actually quite special, and the irony is that you think, surely this is going to be better now and I'm going to be playing it better and I've got so much more to offer now. But I think the funny thing is that there's something that you have as a child that is just, you're so naive, you just throw yourself into it, throw caution to the wind. You don't think about what people are going to think of you. You just want to have a good time. So if only we could sort of capture that again.
Right.
So I really love exploring pieces that I played when I was younger for that very reason of thinking about where I was, where I am now, how I've got to that, and how I can bring some of that exuberance and no care, no fuss to my performance in my 30s. So, yeah.
One last question for you, which is that obviously everybody can take a look at your playlist. They'll know exactly what it is. For that matter, they can go to Spotify or iTunes or however it is that they consume music and have a listen to it that way. So what's so special? Why should they come to hear the SSO play it live and to hear you present it live? What's so special about that experience?
I think it's all about the human connection for me. I think that there's something really special about a group of individuals in a room, both on stage, in the audience, listening, creating music together, because an audience it's not passive. It might seem that they're passive, but the orchestra on stage, the performers can always feel the response of the audience, and I think there's something very special about everyone sharing in the moment of making the music as it is in that moment, and that can't really happen when you're listening to recordings. That's what I think is so amazing about live performance.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.